The Night Shift is a real-play D&D video and podcast series for mature audiences. Content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions.
Last time on the Night Shift.
So
Falls
he
on spear.
goes to bite at you, and we can flavor this however you like.
The
but
rod is still there and immovable.
Yeah, as it sort of bites towards you, you finally hit the switch on the immovable rod, and you just pull it around the back of its neck and kind of pin it to you. And then when it's already bringing that spear up, and it ends up shoving it up its own body.
I like it. Yeah.
I can't scrape together gold. My soul's already sold. So if you're trapped under a spell, I wish you well. And if a creature roams your streets, you do better to retreat. 'Cause if you want it done right, don't hire the night shift.
You stand amongst the detritus of a pile of Yuan-Ti bodies, their semi-snake-like features contorted into death masks. In front of you is the portcullis of the foreboding Tower of Silence. A mass of carrion birds circle overhead, having found their next meal. The doorway in front of you emits no light, no sound, only a smell. The sickly sweet smell of death hangs thick in the air as you pass through the entryway, your eyes adjusting slowly to the darkness. What do we want to do?
It's dark, mate.
My eyes are adjusting slowly. I can almost...
So we're standing in the entryway of a dark chamber, so we can't really see into it.
Tower.
Who has dark
Dark,
vision?
tower, right? Who has dark vision?
I do.
See,
I have
there's
dark
an old
vision.
D&D trope where usually you don't have to ask because people will fucking tell you. It's like crossing.
No, I know.
I
I have dark vision. I have dark vision.
That's right. The naivete of the
Exactly,
show.
yeah.
We never realized
so-
anything that we have.
Exactly.
Tilius, did you rip
I'm
that,
sorry,
mate?
I was just distracted by the word diatritis.
Yeah, you
Tritus?
yeah, my brain kind of locked up for a second.
I was like,
as well.
wait.
I actually, so I'm usually like reading those narrations, and I looked up and I just saw T-Bob shaking his head.
No, I like to try this. I like to try this. I like to try this. That was missed body language by me. I liked it.
Thank you, T-Bob.
Good
I
job.
appreciated the portcullis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Are we done judging?
Although
my-
this stinks.
Sorry, I'm
No,
sorry.
later.
Sorry.
Tilius, mate, you ripped one.
I do. I have dark
It
vision.
smells like death.
Yeah.
It smells like
What did
absolute
you do?
death.
Good God, man.
I believe that was 50 seconds before we got to a fart joke. Well,
Yeah. Might as well
who
get
who
it out
has
now.
dark vision?
I do.
Just Kestrel,
Must be nice.
as far as we know.
Yeah,
Do you do dragons?
I don't. I didn't see it on here.
I didn't know if your
I-
vertical pupils could
Yeah,
handle
I don't
that.
think I do.
I do not. No. That would be nice since I'm afraid of fire and all.
Kestrel, what do you see with your dark vision?
A
Kestrel,
voice from the beyond is about
what
to
do your
tell me.
half-elf eyes see?
I like
Okay.
it. I like it.
So Kestrel, the way dark vision works is it takes your normal vision, cuts it in half. So however far you would normally be able to see, like as a just normal person, cut that in half roughly.
Okay.
And then you see everything in grayscale. So you don't see colors and all of those things, but you see pretty well and in grayscale.
Does it appear to be like an unnatural darkness, or is it just that there's no lighting sources anywhere?
I think everybody should make perception checks. Anybody who doesn't have dark vision, make them at disadvantage.
Oh. Cool. At disadvantage. 14. What's my... Oh, yeah.
I get the sense it's not.
Okay, well, that's great.
18 at disadvantage?
You take the
Oh,
lowest of the two.
No, lowest. I'm sorry, 10.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
12.
Modified 18.
Okay. So I think we can stipulate nobody else sees shit.
Perfect.
All
Once again.
all you guys can sense or get a sense of is that sickly sweet smell. I mean, it is like not just like
rotten flesh.
yeah, but like hanging in the air, has been here for a long time. It's not new. Has been here for a long time.
What do I I don't get anything with an 18?
Yeah, absolutely. Hold on.
Okay.
You as you look
It's
around
rotten.
this room, essentially what stands in front of you is, you would know it to be an ossuary. It's a room full of bones, right?
Okay.
Like a graveyard of sorts, but formalized and really just piled high with bones. Literally shelves on all sides, and the bones are separated by where they belong in a body, right? So you've got skulls all on one shelf, and then you've got vertebra piled up all on another shelf, etc.
Okay.
Sort of separated and categorized.
I wonder what this room looks like. It smells horrible.
Is
Smells of
Your
cabbage.
perception was 18.
small hands.
So I think, given your perception check, you can already tell, even from this distance, they're all bones of Yuan-Ti.
Okay.
So there's no, like, one of the dead giveaways is there's nothing that looks like a
Is there
human
dead snake
femur.
skin stuff? Okay. Yeah.
No snake skin, but like there's nothing that would look like a human femur, at least. There's some leg bones, but clearly different. And tons of vertebrae, way more vertebrae than there should be,
Okay.
which is the dead giveaway.
Okay.
There are also stairs that lead up to the right of the ossuary.
Okay, so I tell everybody else what I'm seeing.
Holy fuck.
It's a lot of bones, guys.
Whole lot of bones. Are there any human bones in those piles?
I'm not seeing any. Just a lot of
Like
snake
a nice stalk out of those.
bones and vertebra.
Good call, Timbo. Your head's never far from its stomach, is
A
it?
good bone broth.
Definitely got some
That'd be mighty tasty.
Tillian.
A Yuan-Ti bone broth, yeah.
Can we get back to the task at hand, people? We are trying to find these children.
Ah, the kids. I hope they're still alive.
What else did
What
you
are their
see,
names?
Kestrel?
There's also
Tara.
a staircase that leads upward.
Okay.
Should we venture forth into the staircase?
Somebody
Yes.
lead the way.
I want to investigate.
I don't know. It is pretty dark.
Well,
Or is it? Psh, prestidigitation. Just gonna create a small little flame.
Who are you performing for right now?
Himself.
The crew.
he's always performing.
Crikey, mate.
Oh man!
Let me make sure that I
Careful that
have
flame.
That is what
Yeah.
I can do with that. I can light a candle or a torch or a campfire. So I don't actually know if I can hold a flame. So maybe just some like sparks come out, and then I realize that I have light.
Are you not carrying a torch of some
Does
sort?
anybody
I
have
have a torch.
Okay, let's
I
try
have
this
a
again.
torch.
Attilius, yes, get your torch out. Or is it? And now light.
Yeah, take two was much better, much more impressive. Okay.
There are a lot of bones.
Yeah, wow.
Timbo, I think initially you're like right by this torch.
Oh, yeah. He scared the crap out of me.
Timbo, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well. Just
You knew
easy
we were
with that
lighting.
flame, mate.
Can I roll for Arcana or animal handling or something to give me a little bit more insight as to what's on these shelves? Like, why are there all these bones? Are we in a tomb? Is this like an Indiana Jones thing that just happened?
You can roll investigation.
Okay.
Get it.
Come on.
That one's doesn't count.
Did I mention there's a guy with a whip and a?
Oh no.
We didn't hear that.
I think that's
no.
probably.
Oh, no.
It's only a 6.
A 6. Looks like lots of bones.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
You
They're
investigated
all-
well.
I think the only thing I can kind of give you is like
Bones.
all of these bones are like bleach white.
Huh.
And some of them are like damaged. Like as you go and kind of look amongst these shelves, there's skulls that are like crushed in and stuff.
But why were there
Is this-
Yuan-Ti
is this one of
soldiers protecting this
Do you think this is
tomb?
like one of those Mr. Potato Head situations where we have to put together like a skeleton?
I
No.
He's got to do
would
something
have
for us.
never thought about that.
Hey, T-Bob, here's the good news. Me neither.
Yeah.
I think that's a horrible idea.
Look, there's stairs.
Yeah.
What you're describing is necromancy.
Yeah.
Wait.
All right.
Are there any other obvious entrances or exits?
Just the one staircase?
I mean, obvious. I wouldn't like get on my hands and my knees and like crawl around in the corner of the room and burrow
Yes.
under bones. And,
Furrowing.
Yeah. Latches or anything that I'm noticing. What do you need to roll?
Also investigation.
Oh, that's a modified 20.
Modified 20.
Ooh. I'm like a mouse. I'm like, give me the cheese, bitch. Where's it at? Where's it at? What are we working with?
There's nothing.
I
I just got
You
flashbacks of the
successfully found no latches.
Okay.
Maybe they had a mousetrap set up.
There are no other entrances or exits, unfortunately, so I can't give you anything with that. But what I will give you is, as you look through, as you're sort of looking for additional entrances, exits, whatever else, you find inscriptions in Yuan-Ti on the floor of this ossuary where all the bones are stored. And you can't read it. You don't read.
I can't. But I know someone who can. Antilius, get over here. I found some sort of lizard script.
snake.
Snake script.
The snake. Snakes are not lizards.
Reptilian writing.
There you go.
I can read this.
Huh.
It's a D20 for that? What am I doing?
Or you just read it.
Can I just automatically read it?
Yeah, I think like
Yeah,
you
you've
just
got
like
the-
eyes roll in the back of your head. And you're like,
Yeah, you can read all writing.
and then you just spit it out.
What's the name of that? It gives you that?
It is The Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
He's
Is that
a dragon
under-
C-3PO. He knows over 6 million
Huh.
Under
languages.
a special on my.
What do they call it in Harry Potter
warlock
when you can talk to
feature.
snakes?
Parcel tongue.
Parcel tongue.
There you go.
Or is it a parcel mouth? Or is it parcel mouth?
Yeah, if you're a parcel mouth, you can speak parcel tongue.
I don't
Thanks.
actually see it, but I believe
Can you call a person a parcel mouth? Now we search. I think it sounds weird. I think I might be wrong.
parcel tongue.
Well, no, I know that's the language, but is a person that can speak parcel tongue a parcel mouth? Is that right? Okay. All right.
Glad we solved that. one investigation down, another one to go. Yeah, I think you can just read it. Actually, I don't know exactly how that works, but let's just move on. You crawl over there because Tom is on all knees for no goddamn reason. Like
Yeah.
he could have just stood up. He's not even that far from the ground.
I got him a 20 though.
But you go over there, and maybe out of sympathy, you get on your knees too.
Yeah.
Get close down. And on this big tile in the middle of the ossuary, it says, "Here these bones return to dust." And that's it.
Huh.
And as you sort of, I think I can probably build on that by saying, with Lindsey's investigation role and especially perception, as you guys kind of look around, there's a layer of dust underneath all those shelves.
Is
I've
this
been
like,
crawling in bone dust.
could this
is
be like a
disgusting.
religion thing for the Yuan-Ti? Can I roll for religion?
I think you already rolled investigation.
Yeah, but this is a different thing.
What are you trying to find out?
It's a different skill. It's not on my sheet. I want to know why they're turning to dust and if it has anything to do with like a potential puzzle that you have in store for us.
Yeah, I mean, that's good preparation.
Yeah.
I would like to know
Just to throw
what
it out
you
there.
have planned.
I feel disgusting. There's stairs over
There's
there.
stairs over there. I feel like we ought to go
Yeah,
up the
I
stairs.
feel like we're wasting time. We
Roll
should go.
religion while they're bounding off.
Okay, all right.
I'm
all
gonna
right.
prestidigitate
Just
myself.
one more
and-
check,
and
just one more
clean
check.
this bone dust off of me.
12 plus 2, yes, 14.
There's nothing you know of concerning Yuan-Ti that like death rituals or anything like that.
Okay.
But it does have some of the trappings of like religiosity. Clearly, that's why you asked the question.
Yeah, it looks like a ritual.
Yeah, it looks sort of ritualistic, and this is a tomb of sorts.
Mm.
Okay. All right. We go to the stairs.
Ready to bash some skulls.
Wait, what order are we walking in? Tibbo, you lead the way.
Yeah, but I can't see, mate.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
lead.
okay.
No, I'll
You
go first.
lead the way.
I'll go
Who's
first.
holding?
Just
You have the
Just
torch.
Just keep that fireball away from me.
It's me and you in the back.
All right,
and,
come
I'll
on.
hop on.
Let's do
Okay,
this.
sure.
You're on
And
the
I'll
back
hop
wall
on.
in the stairway.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or is he too tall for that?
You can probably just crouch down. Like you just kind of hang on to the back of his back so your head's not.
No, I'm gonna walk. That doesn't sound very cool. I'll walk. I'll bring him through.
All right. I'm in front.
He wants to be able to sit on my shoulder.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. I'm walking.
I think the amount of time that Tom has actually walked in our show
Very
is
rare.
very rare.
You're
Yeah.
gonna develop some sort of like anti-carpal tunnel in your ankles.
My legs are just gonna like.
It's just like a build-up where your joints won't move anymore. Okay, so yeah, you guys walk over the staircase.
Yes.
You start plodding ahead.
Start going up the stairs.
Is it an enclosed staircase, so like a tight hallway?
Closed stair,
Circular?
tight hallway, and you can tell just from like the angle, it's not. The elevation of the staircase is not really what you're accustomed to seeing. Usually you would see like 10 to 12 steps. That would go up a flight. That would take you to the second story. This is like much more gradual than that. Maybe a third as gradual as that. And the bend is quite slow. So I think you can kind of work out. You're walking around the entire sort of inside of this. Remember, this tower is like low and wide.
Oh, okay.
Like 3 stories tall, but low and wide.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
And as you approach the end of it, there's a door.
Huh.
A normal sort of wood door banded with iron.
Okay.
You should be
I
holding
reach for the handle of the door and try to open it.
It opens.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Sunlight beams through.
I can see.
What do you see?
What else do we see?
The smell is the first thing.
Oh no,
Pickles.
Are we at the top?
Attilius, you did it again.
Wait, are we good?
Heavier than normal, right? Heavier than it was before. The smell up here is thick and nauseating. In fact,
Like
everyone make a Constitution save.
rotten snake flesh.
A Constitution save. So there's a little section on your sheet that has.
Ah.
So does this mean that Attilius is just like licking the air, like, oh,
Oh, F.
ooh, I rolled a 1, but I'm lucky, bitch.
Oh.
That's an 18.
How are you lucky?
I'm playing
How'd
with
get
you.
another
I-
roll?
Halfling luck.
17
if you
minus
roll
2,
one.
so
Oh.
15.
I
All right,
got
same again.
18.
15.
8.
5.
Ooh. Both of you.
Are dead.
Uh-oh.
See? All this licking the air.
Do
paid
I
off.
have anything?
Are going to take 4 points of damage.
Oh, no.
That's a stench.
Oh.
That's
I'll let
punch you
determine
in the
whether you actually
throat.
like turn around and yak, or if it's just like it so wrecks your stomach.
Oh, no,
or
I
whatever.
throw up.
Oh.
Straight up.
On his boots, actually.
Oh. No big deal. Prestidigitation.
That is the third time he has used that.
There has to be a limit.
Clean boot.
Oh.
In
There is
fact,
no
I'll give
limit.
you prestidigitation. Clean you off.
He snaps and like her face just like
Yeah.
Guys, I think I'm about to spew.
Oh, please
Of
don't.
all the terms you could have used,
Yeah.
spew just feels like
If you're going to spew, spew in
You reckon
the-
that's that much worse than yak, huh?
Dimbo just starts shitting
You're gonna
himself.
spew
His
it.
body's just like, oh, I can't handle it.
Guys,
I mean, it's not all that bad. I've
it
smelled
rings.
worse.
do any of you not have a sense of smell? Y'all should probably go first.
Has anyone had COVID-19 recently?
This is horrible. Should we even go through this door?
I mean,
Yes.
open.
Yeah.
To be clear, it
Do
is
we
open.
see
Yeah,
the
we should.
dead bodies?
Yeah, so
That's
I think
not good
as
logic
you,
at all.
as Timbo, since he was the one that opened the door,
Yeah.
as he kind of walks out, I think the first thing you see are a few different bodies strewn across this. I would think of it as like a rooftop parapet, right?
Yeah, it's what I saw
Yeah,
when I was a bird.
what Kestrel saw when she was a bird, and it's basically there's a flat roof, and then there's like a 3-foot lip that goes all the way around the tower, and then there's what appears to be maybe a stairwell on the other side that goes down, and then lots of bodies that have been kind of picked clean.
Is it a sand pit?
Like culture. No. Would you like there to be a sand pit? I can throw one in.
I was getting very Coliseum vibes. Is it like
Yeah, I
a
hear you.
gladiatorial vibe, or no? It's different than that.
It's a good question. There's no weapons or anything.
Okay. There's dead bodies strewn across this flat expanse with a rim around the edge.
Huh.
And the sunlight's not some different sunlight. It's just like the sun outside. For some reason in my head, I thought
Oh,
it
no,
was
no, yeah.
maybe
It's
like
just the sun.
supernatural.
You guys have just been in the dark. That's all.
Ooh, it's bright out here.
Yeah, I think it does take a minute for your eyes to adjust.
Okay, so they're Yuan-Ti bodies, the dead bodies,
Yes.
and there's nothing there that, as we step out onto the roof, it doesn't seem like there's anything there that is what caused them to die. They're just dead bodies.
I think that probably requires an investigation check.
This
All right,
feels
well.
pretty menacing.
Or
I'm
survival.
not gonna lie.
Mm.
Oh,
Wow.
let's see. Yeah, I'll
Oh
go
no,
survival.
is this gonna kill us?
No, survive is
Ooh.
like
Yeesh.
survive.
Two.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, also medicine. We could do medicine.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 2.
I am a doctor.
For a 2, I think Timbo goes over and like starts to look at something, and then he realizes he just stepped on a pair of like hands and like crunched all the fingers underneath his hand, underneath his feet,
Gross.
and then kind of steps back.
There's a lot of dead bodies up here,
Wow. Yeah.
and I didn't kill him.
Look, I gotta be honest. I don't know what our next step is.
Yeah.
This is.
Well, don't step right there.
I don't know where
I'm
to
just
go.
gonna. Okay, so can I walk to a ledge?
Sure. Yeah, there's a ledge all the way around the.
All right, cool. I'm going for acoustics. Regis, Kelly. Wait,
Whoa,
what
whoa,
are the
whoa,
names?
whoa, 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 whoa.
Regis,
Tara?
Yorn.
Quiet! Quiet!
Can't decide if I'm mad or.
Yeah, I try to run over and grab her, but I'm so tiny.
She kind of leans over the edge of the parapet and yells, "Regis and Kelly." You're now hosting Good Morning the Call. Was that their show, Good Morning?
Was that a
America?
Kathy Lee?
No,
Yeah.
no, it was mornings
No,
with
was it-
Regis and
Yeah, mornings with Regis and
Oh,
Kelly.
yeah, it was never a big morning show.
I feel bad for even knowing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you lean over, shout their names. It like echoes, and I think Tom runs over and kind of like tries to hush you.
Do I see any head pop up in the distance?
I think I
Did it
probably would have
work?
mentioned that. Yeah, I would have
Probably
mentioned that. If that had
mentioned
happened.
that, he says.
You said we can also roll a medicine
Like,
check?
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, y'all up there.
Just on the other side of the room. Just gonna go.
It was worth a try.
We're up in this tree. You said we can also roll a medicine check?
Yes.
Kestrel, what are you doing? There's
I'll say
dead
the only
bodies
thing
everywhere
that-
around here. Just gonna yell, let everybody know that we're up here. What are you doing?
We killed the guards coming in. I just thought it was a good idea if they were around. We have some acoustics.
All those bones, You think those are the only guards here?
Also, we don't know what killed these.
What
Could
did
be out
kill
there
them?
waiting for us.
I took a shot.
Shots?
I don't need your
You're
Monday
right,
morning
right.
quarterback.
I took a shot.
Little tense
You
here.
done
That's
stupid
right,
shit
that's right.
too, man.
We're going to call out people.
We're surrounded by dead
Look,
bodies.
are we here to do night shit or not?
You're right. Here we go. What should we do?
I think the only thing that you can really get from yelling that is like it almost felt
Too quiet?
like it was unnatural to hear that much noise in this place. You didn't realize it until you yelled it, but like you haven't heard.
No birds.
You haven't heard.
Hammers.
No birds, no stones shifting,
Okay.
nothing.
It's quiet in these parts.
Too quiet.
But what killed all these creatures? And why were there Yuan-Ti guards guarding Yuan-Ti
Okay, I'm getting
tomb,
an
but who's
idea.
killing these?
Let's put Kestrel in the middle of the arena, and you're waiting in the wings of the Tilius.
Yes.
And we're all kind of like
It's not
waiting
an
to
arena.
jump. And then, no.
Ooh.
The middle
All
of the
right.
expanse.
What if it is an
somebody
arena?
attacks you, we fight it.
I'll fight.
And that's the best I've got right now.
I'm down with fighting. Yeah.
Spitball.
That sounds good.
All right, I take my immovable rod,
Yes, good.
Nyobo, and I extend it to nudge one of the corpses. Just to see what happens.
No check needed. The corpse is nudged.
Okay, they don't do
Huh.
anything.
Kestrel, go out. Timbo, come over here. We'll hide back here. Can we duck down kind of behind the parapet and we'll watch
I
her?
guess I'm bait. I'll just walk out.
Yeah.
I'll just walk out into the middle of the corpses.
I figured you turn into a bird or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
and fly
I use my
away.
wild shape.
I'll walk
Okay.
over to.
I have two
to the
Don't
other
do this.
staircase.
Don't do this unless you're comfortable with this.
Timbo walks over to the other staircase.
Yes.
And you can
Is
see
there a
there's-
door there, or is it just a
there's
like I
just a
just?
staircase that bends down.
Mm.
Oh, wait.
But it wasn't in the same room.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I was gonna
it-
say. So
Yeah,
We
it's
should
taking us
go
to a
down the
different part of the
stairs.
tower.
yeah, it's a good point. Plus, these dead bodies are tripping me out.
Yeah.
And it stinks.
And they stink.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to Ralph.
And it's really quiet.
To Ralph.
Ralph is better than Spew.
Okay.
All right, I
guess we
All right,
just-
well, yeah,
Step by step, day by day,
Forward, night shift.
go down this second staircase.
A Full House reference? Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Actually, the show was step by step.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Patrick Duffy, Suzanne Summers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So Timbo goes down the stairs.
Follow.
I follow.
Yeah,
we all
doing
all
the
following.
same order. Timbo first, then Kestrel with dark vision. He has a torch, and I'm in the rear.
One
Same
person
sort of
that
situation.
can see
It descends more gradually than a normal staircase, and you can tell you're kind of bending around the whole tower again. And at the end, a door. Same type of door, wood, banded with iron.
Well, all right.
And do what? Let's try to open this door.
Yeah. I
Ready,
I
Timbo?
try to open the door.
Pump him up. I'm gonna say, go get it, big guy. Pop, slap him on the ass.
I just open it like a normal door.
You should open it like a normal door.
Yeah.
The only thing that happens that is somewhat unexpected is that you hear a small bell tingle.
Huh.
Ding, 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 ding. And as you look up, you can see it.
Yeah.
Like entering a shop.
There was
Like
a bell.
entering a shop.
Oh no. Okay.
Let's
No
buy
worries.
this. How much gold do we
I'll say, get your money
None,
ready.
Right? But the door is open.
The door's open, and what is
What do you
behind
see?
it is assuredly not a shop.
Well, that's all right.
There's
Wasn't planning on buying anything with Kestrel's 12 gold anyway.
welcome to the poorhouse.
I mean, I believe I
I
have 10
reach
gold.
over and I hit Timbo on the back of the head.
What's in front of you is kind of like a dusty landing, like it's just dirt. And then two pathways that bend, one to the left, one to the right. They bend around a hole in the ground that is maybe 15 foot wide, 15 foot radius.
Huh.
And as far as you can tell, it just goes down. Like even if you hold a torch over it, it just...
Should we drop something down the hole?
That was gonna be my suggestion.
Wait,
Something
so when we
similar.
look up, we just
Or
see a
would we
roof?
be
Just,
fools
yeah, an
for
arch.
doing such a thing?
An arch
Well, we just want. Yeah.
rock.
Remember what happened to
Exactly.
Fool of a Took?
Hold on.
Exactly.
I've got an idea. I have Featherfall. Lindsey or Kestrel. I'll cast Featherfall on you, and then you just jump in and report back to us.
Why don't you cast Featherfall on yourself?
Yeah.
What should we do about this hole? Does anybody have anything that we could
Well, that's
throw
what I was
around?
thinking.
Yeah.
But would we alert some sort of serpentine clans of goblins or something if we
Okay.
Oh yeah, aren't there like
throw some
Yeah.
bones down a wishing well?
Fool of a Took.
Well, although we rang the bell, so they're alerted to our presence already. I would assume.
Shit, should we go left or right then?
Everybody make perception checks at disadvantage.
Well, okay. Well,
Because
Yeah,
you're talking
here we
amongst
go.
yourselves.
my disadvantage is a 12 perception. 10.
13.
18.
Can't wait till we get to a battle where Lindsey stops rolling ridiculously. Okay, so I think everybody else is kind of chattering, and Kestrel, suddenly you kind of plug one ear and move closer to the hole, and you can just hear this growling. And it feels like it's not super close, but it's getting closer.
Oh no. Guys, shut up.
Hold on. We're just talking about whether
No,
to go
seriously,
left or right.
shut up. There's growling
Oh.
coming down from the tunnel.
That might just be my stomach.
No, I really think it's growling. And I think it's getting closer.
I
know what your stomach sounds
I'm gonna
like.
put my ear up to Timbo's stomach. Timbo, I don't think it's your stomach.
I'll do a full Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, exactly. So, I just want to put my ear up. Do we hear what she's hearing now that she pointed it
I
out?
think, once you start focusing on it, not only do you hear it, but I think probably all three of you rolled pretty similarly. You can now see. I'm gonna make a weird Dragon Ball Z reference, but all the little rocks on the ground start shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's trembling.
Yeah.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
We need to pick
Okay,
one of these
so,
paths.
I
we need to go.
lean down. I get on my hands and knees, and I whisper, "Regis, Lord,
Roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative, he says.
Oh, man.
He's been waiting to say that. The bastard.
Yeah.
That was great.
What am I? Oh, yeah. Okay. 7.
11.
13.
22. Bitch.
Huh. Well, I guess we know who's going first.
Tom, Attilius, Kestrel, something else.
Beautiful.
I'm right down that order as well if you need me to.
All right, Tom. What we got?
Again, I am going to say, Timbo, I believe in you. Stand brave, my friend. I'm going to slap his rear again
Yes.
and give him heroism as it connects.
What does heroism do?
A willing creature who you touch is imbued with bravery gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns. When this spell ends, the target loses any remaining temporary hit points.
Nice.
It's not bad.
So, my spellcast modifier is...
Your spellcasting modifier is 4, +4.
So he gets +4 at the start of every turn? So should he start marking a... Yeah, it says that as long as the spell lasts, it lasts for a minute. Equals value of spellcasting modifier at the start of each of its turns.
Oh, wow, it stacks?
Yeah, it stacks. Then it's a pool until it goes away.
Ooh. That's real good. Hold on.
It's an ass slap.
You say good game when you do it.
Well,
Yeah.
what else? I can't be intimidated. Is that what it was?
I was about to say, is that a sports thing?
And then I'll also, as a bonus action,
Yes, Lindsay, good game is a sports game.
No, I think she meant the slap in the ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
really
absolutely,
happened?
absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. All
Yeah.
the time. All the time. All the time.
In every sport too, so you can't even
Yeah.
say, "Oh, I don't know."
Really?
Football.
And like
Yeah.
even in women's volleyball.
Baseball,
Yeah, soccer, yeah, all that.
everything.
As a bonus action, I'm going to act like I'm going to slap Kestrel's ass. And I'll stop and say, hey, I believe in
I
you.
turn around and I slap him.
Immediately.
How dare you?
Ow, but I believe in you, and I'm going to give her bardic inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Beautiful.
And then I'm going to run and get as so the edge of this room around this giant hole. There's like a walkway here, walkway
Those
there.
walkways are like probably 2 feet wide.
Obviously, are there any pillars or anything? I just want to get a lay of the
He said, obviously.
Obviously,
Well,
Dungeon
yes,
Master.
of course.
No, so you've got the landing you're on, those 2 walkways. There are no pillars. On the opposite side, similar landing and a door.
Okay, yeah. So I'm actually gonna just try to get to the back of the group then. Yeah, just kind of hide behind.
I let him get behind me.
Attilius. Well, yeah, well, no, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're up front.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I'm
That's
up here in the back with Attilius.
Attilius. I think you can hear at this point that this thing is like, you can't see it yet, but it's very close.
Yeah, it's coming. I think I make my way around to the right side of the hole, and kind of like, is it like a how narrow is the walkway going around to get to
Like
the
2 to 3 feet
okay.
wide. So it's a pretty narrow walkway.
Okay. So I go across the walkway on the right and kind of position myself.
I'm gonna
In like
say,
a-
you sure you want to say, Attilius, are you sure you want to stand on that walkway?
Well, no, I'm off the walkway. I like cross the walkway over to. Well, is there how much space does the walkway go into the right passageway? Does it go right into it, or is there like a space?
Yeah, so I would think of it as like you're on a landing. Directly across the hole is another landing.
Okay.
That's the only other thing
Yeah.
in the room.
Okay.
And the walkways are just 2 different ways to get around the hole to get to that other
Oh,
landing.
Yeah. So I go across the walkway on the right side and position myself on the other side of it, kind of like.
How long is the walkway?
I mean, it's a 15-foot radius, so I don't. I'm not
Oh,
good
okay.
at calculus,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're good.
Yeah.
I'm not good at calculus, but I think
All right, cool.
you can get there.
Yeah. And I kind of like position myself like in a ready stance because I'm not certain how we're gonna if we're gonna stay and face whatever's coming or we're gonna take off.
So one of the things you can do in D&D in these sort of situations is an if-then statement.
Okay.
So the idea is like, if the creature attacks one of my friends, then I will cast this spell, do this thing. But only if it's like that exact thing happens. It can't be, if something bad happens, I'm going to throw a spell. It has to be an exact if-then statement.
Okay.
You don't have to do that. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Ooh, boys. That was crazy.
I'm a little beat up, mate.
I mean, I hope we never have to slay another Tarask again. Do y'all think? Do you think Kestrel's okay?
Well, no, I don't. She's a little bloodied.
Yeah. I don't think your leg is supposed to been that way. I also had no idea that elven flesh looked like that on the inside.
Yeah.
It's a texture thing, honestly.
Well, I need to recover a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I mean, I was looking at what's that on the sign over there, Timbo. What does that say?
Gathering, magical Magic the Gathering. We can play Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
It's Little Wars. We found it.
Little Wars? I remember being just a tiny 6-inch halfling when my pop used to take me back to Little Wars. Some of my finest gaming memories at Baton Rouge's foremost little gaming establishment.
Yes, our local tabletop gaming shop where you can play Magic the Gathering, Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons, Adventure League, Warhammer, and more. A whole wall full of miniatures. If you're looking for board games, source books, modules, minis, or friends, you can find that and more at Little Wars.
Friends. Poor Kestrel. She could use some of those. I mean, we're pretty
She sure
cool
could.
guys, but yeah. Yes, okay, probably, yes, in order, doctor, then friends.
A med kit, something, yes.
But we could go scout it out. We might as well,
we
right?
owe it to her.
We owe it to her.
Get her a gift.
Yes, of course, a miniature, a game of some sort.
Oh, look, it's board games and brews nights, folks.
I mean,
Let's grab some ales.
now we're talking about some night shift right here, boys.
Yes. Little Wars.
Little Wars, again.
We're coming.
And I mean this sincerely. The best board game shop in Baton Rouge. Some of my favorite board gaming memories have taken place there. Timbo laid it all out for you. They have everything your heart could desire. So if you're in Baton Rouge, you owe it to yourself to go check out Little Wars today.
LittleWars.com. Find them on Facebook and Instagram as well.
After a long night of night shit, as we like to call it, just grueling work for very little reward, the crew rolls back in to the Iron House, and they do what they always do. Not find sleep, as you might imagine, but crack open a few morning brews.
Hey, a round of ales, mates.
Hey,
Yeah,
cheers.
guys.
Cheers, everyone.
I never
Cheers.
thought we'd see the end of that
Cheers.
rat
We do this?
swarm.
Ugh.
There was so much blood just everywhere.
Well, actually,
Well, to be fair, you
misspoke.
started it.
Yeah, you did start
Well, I
this.
mean, was I going to let it live? We were cleaning out the sewers. What does one do but murder hundreds of rats?
Fair
Isn't
enough.
that right, my
I
beautiful
brought myself
daughter?
as a beer expert, and I said a round of ales, but actually, Attilius, this is a lager
This-
that we're drinking.
It appears to be the Riverfront Lager from Port Orleans Brewing.
Ah, yes, brewed below sea level. And so, kind of the opposite of down under, I guess, because it's out of New Orleans, Louisiana, the Riverfront Lager, a nice, clean, crisp, refreshing beer out of New Orleans, distributed everywhere that Pelican Craft brands are sold.
New Orleans, the port city
Yes!
of Orleans.
It's a lot like
Nuevo
Nest Haven.
Orleans.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Much like Nest Haven in many ways.
Oh, much,
Below
yes,
sea
like
level,
Nest Haven,
swampy, full of people who are kind of angry.
Yeah, the
Yes.
dregs,
Partying.
you know.
So what exactly is a lager?
I'm glad you asked. Attilius?
She genuinely doesn't know.
Yeah, no, I don't
I
actually.
genuinely
that's
don't
why-
To be fair,
know.
I don't know. I'm
The
also
very,
pretty.
very quick answer that we can do right
Yes.
this minute
Yes.
is that all beers are either lagers or ales. Ales are brewed at a higher temperature faster, and lagers are brewed at a lower temperature slower, depending on the yeast that is used. There's lager yeast and ale yeast. This is a lager, going to provide a cleaner, crisper beer. The ales would be fruitier and more robust in ways.
I see this is a little bit light, more on the malty side, and kind of sweet.
Yeah, Yes.
This is all a lot to take in at 5 in the morning.
That sounds really.
After, I'm just going to drink this. It tastes delicious on my little halfling tongue, and I'm just going to enjoy this delicious riverfront lager, New Orleans style beer.
Cheers.
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 Kestrel, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm still looking over the hole, and I have dark vision.
That's true.
So can I see this creature moving closer?
Do you want to?
I absolutely do.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
I think
No,
kind
I'd
of
rather just not see
Yeah.
it.
over the course of your turn, right? You can
Okay.
see.
Yeah, it's not my whole turn. I'm just looking down, right?
No, I'm just describing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't worry, you're good. You can see that, like, it goes from like you can't really see anything, but you hear something approaching very quickly, to a large maw is open and sort of rapidly escalating towards you. Venomous
what?
Fangs. A maw, like a mouth.
A maw,
Yeah.
like a
Oh,
gaping
okay.
maw.
Of what?
Of a creature that's hard to distinguish, but there's fangs.
Eh,
Okay.
time to slay the beast.
No, one of those teeth look great.
Okay.
Timbo's
Might be a big for your necklace though.
I
alright.
cast create or destroy water, Yeah.
Okay.
and I just send a jet of water
Huh.
into the open mouth.
Huh.
You create 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the water can fall as rain in a 30-foot cube within range, extinguishing exposed flames in the area. I think you can do more than that. You can do it as a jet if you'd like to.
Yeah.
And you're just sending it into its mouth. That's the goal.
Hoping to drown it, yeah.
Come back here, Squirtle. Go Bulbasaur.
I do. I have all of the Pokemon's powers.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically all a druid is.
Yeah.
Someone who's captured a lot
On
of Pokemon.
Pokemon's, I got it.
Just an
I'm a
advanced
Pokemon,
trainer.
I get it.
Yeah, so you cast this, and you guys have probably not seen this before, actually.
No.
This jet of water just sort of explodes from her
I just
hand.
say, have a drink, buddy.
You realize while it's casting, not going to be enough water.
Okay.
This thing's getting kind of bigger and bigger as it gets closer and closer, and you realize the size of this thing. 10
And-
gallons of water.
Easily.
It's a heavy drink, but not gonna drown it.
Okay.
Kestrel, that was incredible. Did it do anything? Did it damage the beast?
I think he'll have to pee a lot later.
Halfway through the battle, he's gonna need a bio break.
Yeah.
It was really nice that you gave him some clean drinking water there.
Well, you know.
It's
Anything
good,
else?
Good to know.
Yeah.
What do your half-elf eyes see?
It's a big maw. It's a big mouth coming towards us very quickly.
That's very
I'll kill it.
ominous.
Yeah. Looks pretty terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything blocking these passageways? Okay.
The hole that you're looking into?
No, like you said,
There's a door behind you.
Okay.
There's doors on either passageway. One of them is open because you just opened it.
Okay.
Is he climbing up like on the on the walls?
Yeah,
Climbing
how
or
is he
flying?
Like, yeah,
locomoting?
how is he getting up?
How's he
to us?
locomoting?
He have little wings on his back.
It's like a train coming through this tunnel.
It's like a giant sandworm.
Yeah. No, it's the head is sort of moving back and forth.
It's like a snake.
It's definitely a snake-like
It's a
creature.
snag.
Oh,
Okay.
it's Yuan-Ti snake god.
It's a snag.
We're killing this thing.
Couldn't have been a snake god because I rolled 18 on religion. They didn't tell me shit about having any snake gods.
All right.
That you
Done?
know of.
Okay, I take out my immovable rod and I just kind of hold it at the ready.
Huh.
What bursts through the hole
Aw.
is a giant snake, for lack of a better word. Its head is about 15 foot in radius. Its body extends down further through that hole, further than you can see. And it immediately sort of like comes out of the top of that hole, and then its body sort of lasso loops, and its body kind of lays around that walkway that you guys would otherwise have walked on. So kind of the whole body has encircled this hole, and then its head is sort of peering out towards three of you with Attilius behind it. Its mouth is agape and like dripping with something that does not look good, doesn't look healthy.
Fresh water.
Probably fresh water.
There's got to be water in there somewhere.
There's
He
lots
is
of
very
fresh water.
hydrated.
It's a good point. And it kind of snaps at the three of you. Let's all
What a
make
jerk.
dex saving throws.
Oh gosh, that's a great idea. I get advantage.
You get advantage on dex saving throws?
Advantage on dex against effects that you can see while not blinded or deafened.
I love it.
Yeah. So
Chuck has bad news.
17.
Modified 0.
Ooh, what'd you roll?
2. Ugh.
17.
16.
14.
Oh, Chuck, you didn't need to make one actually, because you're behind it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks,
yeah,
bud.
yeah.
Well,
Let's
thank
go.
God.
Yeah, that bad
Yeah.
roll out of the way.
We can save that 0 for later.
Yeah.
Yes, it's part of my danger sense.
Wait, so what were the rolls?
Yeah, spider
18?
sense?
17.
Yes,
Whoa.
basically.
17, 16.
14.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think it snaps at you. You all jump back. Naturally, Tom does a little flip.
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
Just for performance sake. But it kind of snaps, and then its head kind of lures back, and that's kind of all that it does. Timbo.
Nice dodge, everybody.
Yeah, so I just I pull out Mistweaver, and I just go. I just go right for an eye.
So its head is going to be like well above you.
It's already
won't
that
get-
far up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it kind of exploded out of this hole. Its body like sort of encircled this hole, and now its head is probably like
Is it the top of the room?
yeah. Well, not the top of the room because the room's quite high, but
I'm a good bit taller
Well above
than Tom Bombo there.
Just give us a rough number, like 20 feet in the air?
call it 15.
Okay.
So like you could
Somebody-
definitely hit.
Somebody throw me.
Also, like think of it like the kind of the neck close to the head is kind of like above the middle of that hole.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So let's I don't feel like my boomerang is gonna do much good here. Okay, I'm gonna go into a rage. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Good place to start.
Let's start with entering a rage.
Sorry, I should have said this earlier, but mark plus 4 HP because you started your turn.
Yes, excellent.
Plus
Yes.
4 temp HP.
Temp.
Do like a little side note.
Should I do that as like a temporary?
Yeah, temp HP, and then you just keep adding 4 every
Temp
time.
HP is like the first thing that comes off when you get hit.
Gotcha. Okay. So I enter a rage, and then I'm also going to attack recklessly. And I can do. How do I do the frenzy attack? This will be my first time doing that. While in a frenzy, you make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Jeez. Yeah. That's just a thing that you do.
While raging, you choose
While
the
raging.
frenzy. You can make. When you make a first attack on your turn, you can attack recklessly, giving you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength. But attack rolls against you have advantage until your next turn. That's fine. All right. So I'm just going to take Mistweaver two-handed and just swing right at the body as it's laying in front of me.
Go ahead.
Right at the torso.
Roll to attack.
And so I'm
You're rolling 1 die 20.
yeah.
And then adding
The
Plus
roll is
6.
18.
Plus 6.
Correct.
Damn.
Unsurprisingly.
Yeah.
And then because it's two-handed, you're going to roll a 1 die 10 plus 5 for damage.
Right. The roll is a 2.
Plus 5. So
That
7 points of damage.
ended
Yeah.
quickly.
But also, that's a +2 melee damage while I'm raging. Right?
Okay.
So it's really +7.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be 9.
Yeah, carry the 1. Yeah, I think that checks out.
Okay, good. What am I missing here?
You can do it again.
With the frenzy attack, you get to make the bonus action attack.
Okay.
You get
So,
to swing again, essentially.
yeah. Okay.
Are you just chopping at his body, just his big fat body?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sword's better than a hammer for this.
So that's a 16. So that would make it a 22.
Will also hit.
Yeah.
Big hit. All right,
And
there
a
we go.
4
Keep
plus
going
7.
up.
So 11.
11.
11 damage on that one.
So 9 and 11.
Yeah, you hit it, and despite the fact that this thing is huge and it like has scales, you make purchase. I mean, you create deep grooves in this like probably 10-foot wide body, and it starts thrashing. Nice. Anything else, Timba?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Back to the top of the order. Tom Bomba.
Okay. I'm gonna say, haha, Timbo looks like you're hungry for sashimi. As am I. And then I'm gonna aim my crossbow and try to shoot the snake in the eye.
Okay, so the way we're gonna work that is like if it's a called shot,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a pretty high.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Hey, fortune favors the bold.
I hear you.
Is this
No,
a
I think,
disadvantage? How we
roll
roll?
a normal attack,
Okay.
and if it's like if you do particularly well, we'll say you
Modified 19.
modified 19. I think you hit the face
Okay.
for sure. Not maybe the eye.
No,
Doesn't help that
nostril.
it doesn't help that like it's way above you, so the angle's tough. But yeah, I think maybe you hit it in the nostril or something, and it starts shaking its head violently and hissing in a way that it was not before.
Okay, so I gotta picture myself at the back of the platform that we're standing on. Okay, and then the snake body's completely cut off all access to the other side, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start
Well, does he get
kind
damage?
of trying to run just to the left side of our. Oh yeah.
It's fine. I was gonna remind you. 1 die 6 plus 3.
I'm not used to actually ever hitting anything. Well, that's a 1, so that's apparent. That's 4 points of damage. And then I'm just gonna start sprinting to the left.
Towards its body.
Yeah. Okay. So like here's the platform we're on, and I'm gonna spin around the edge of the room to the left. Just giving a little like just spreading out our targets a little bit.
Try not to get that area of effect problem going on. Attilius. The Haunted.
What does True Strike do? What is that?
Ooh, good question. True Strike. You point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, provided that the spell hasn't.
And so anime, you're just like, ha ha ha! I now know you.
Basically, you figure out its weakness. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Like the Saiyan reading thing? His
levels
are up too low.
It's over 9,000.
The first, I love like the first power level you ever see. I think it's like a farmer with shotgun. It's like 30 or something.
Then at some point they stop even referencing it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, these numbers are stupid.
So this thing hasn't noticed I'm behind it yet.
Doesn't appear to have. No.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a stance, aim up, open my mouth, and Eldritch Blast this bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep.
Eldritch
Snake on snake
blast
crime
this
here.
bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Eldritch Blast. Roll 1 to 20. I think at advantage.
You're some crazy crocodiles.
Doesn't know you're there, so.
At advantage.
At
you can
advantage.
a
Roll again.
second.
Roll again. Roll again.
You got it.
It totally depressed me. I didn't want to like this is it.
A 3.
What was the first one?
A natural 1.
Second one?
A natural 1.
Oof. So at advantage, that's going to be an 8, which misses. That's brutal.
You're standing behind him. He's like, fuck.
I think the way we'll
He's just
play
a little
it,
choked up over there.
I think the way we'll play it is you run over and sort of like jump because you're trying to get over its body towards its head.
Yeah.
And right when that crossbow bolt sticks in its nose, you fire out that Eldritch Blast.
Makes
and
sense.
It starts dipping down and shaking its head, and so it just arcs over its head.
Yeah.
I will say that you are now keenly aware because it snaps its head to the side.
It's like, oh, all right.
Knows you're there.
Sorry.
I'm like
I'm
the
getting-
Flash when Superman notices he's running. I'm like,
Anything else, Tilius?
I guess. Can I attack again? Can I do something else?
No. So that was your you can't
Yeah.
really do anything on bonus action except an
Okay.
offhanded weapon attack, which you don't have out.
Yeah.
You
So
can move.
okay. So yeah, as I'm jumping through the air over him or whatever, I do a tom roll and kind of land back on my feet and realize that I've missed, and now I'm really worried.
How much HP do you have?
3.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Kestrel.
Oh, you're still only at 3?
You should be worried, mate.
I took a hit right at the end of the last one. So the last.
No worry, I got you, bro.
Kestrel.
Okay, I think I'm going to jump onto the snake's wherever he did the wound. So maybe I don't
Yeah.
know. Snakes don't really have parts according to Waterboy, so it's like right around his knee or something.
was that an Adam Sandler?
Yeah, it's absolutely an Adam Sandler.
Wow.
Weren't we just talking about dragon penises earlier? How you can't see them?
So I am going to take the dagger of Yak, and I'm going to stab it into the open wound that
yes.
Timbo has created.
That's what's up.
All right.
So I don't need
Now
to
we're
roll
using
20
our
for that?
magical weapons.
1 die 20 plus 4.
All right, come on.
Big money, big money. Oh, that's a good roll.
All right.
19 plus 4.
23 will definitely do it. I think you bury it up to the hilt.
You're welcome for opening up that wound already.
Yep.
What does this thing
Yep.
puke, though?
Bunch of water, I think.
All of the water.
Rain.
Okay, so you pull out the dagger of Yak.
Yeah.
And it's just covered in that black viscous material.
Love it.
Just sort of peeling off of it, and you jam it down to the hilt into one of these already opened, sort of fresh wounds. Roll 2 die 4 plus 4 damage.
2 die 4 plus damage.
Oh, big money. Big money.
7 plus whatever. What's the damage? Okay.
11 points of damage.
Yes.
Of a maximum of 12.
And you watch as the scales right around this wound, previously green, start to kind of turn black in a maybe 10-foot area around you. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. For the moment.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's the snake's turn.
Snake's turn. It's going to make a Constitution saving throw to try and not be poisoned anymore,
Fail.
and fail
Yes.
hard. So it immediately takes damage.
Dagger of Yak.
Takes 1 die 6. You want to roll that?
Yeah.
1 die 6.
Yep.
5.
5
Nice.
points of poison damage.
Damn, the hot dice.
And then you watch as its body sort of rolls, and then all the way up to its throat, and then down the hole it spits this very watery this time black liquid. Way more of it than you would think too. Just a ton of it spews down into this hole, and then it sort of picks up its head, shakes it off, and it is going to reach out and bite at Kestrel, who is still on its body.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hit.
Uh-oh.
Your armor class is 15, right?
Yes.
Hit.
Yep.
Why was it biting you?
I was
'cause?
closest. I caused a lot of damage.
You did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, you drew attention. going to be 10 points of damage.
Oh. Okay, guys, I'm really not doing well.
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Sorry, he says.
Talked a lot of smack about it.
Yeah, you were quite rude when I wanted gold earlier.
Yeah, it reaches out and just snaps at you. I think it probably grabs your leg and then lets it go.
Wow.
And then it's kind of like throws up again down.
This is a 15-foot head we're talking about now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like catches. Maybe leg is the wrong word. Side of your body, like hip,
Right.
leg.
Does it like lift her up, or does it just kind of like bear like?
Yeah, it kind of grazes her. Snaps at her.
Oh, okay.
Kind of grazes her. Does some.
Yeah,
damage, but
takes a
doesn't
chunk
damage.
out. Gross.
Timbo.
Take the chunk out.
Is its head reachable at this point, or is it
No,
back
it's
up
head
high?
pulled back up high.
Okay. Well then, I'm just gonna go back at it with the sword and do some damage.
Fuck yes.
All right, I take.
4 more temp HP.
Oh yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes. Ah, very good. +4. All right. A giant two-handed swing. Oh, that's a natural 1 there. That's okay. Good.
Roll another 1 die 20.
I meant to do that.
We're gonna call this a luck roll.
I rolled a 10 on the second one.
All right. So just so you know, like those luck rolls, that's the sort of thing that determines like, okay, how bad is the one?
Yeah.
Right? If we roll a 20, it's like, you missed. Maybe you almost hit your foot. Roll a 1, it's like you throw the mist weaver down the hole. Make sense?
Phew.
So I think with a 10, you swing and you just catch the scales at like a weird angle that you had before, and it jars your grip loose, and the mist weaver flies over to the opposite side near Attilius.
Oh my god, dude, that's not good.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not good at all. Especially
Attilius, you're
since-
surprised to see the sword
Yeah.
land right by you.
It's Tom's turn, right?
Yeah.
Unless
Or-
Timbo wants to do
oh, yeah.
Okay, can I start moving in that direction as my bonus action?
Moving in what direction?
To where I threw the sword?
So there's 2 walkways, and they're currently covered by this thing's body.
Yeah.
Climb on the body.
So you can climb on the body.
Bro, climb on this thing. You got all that 10
Yeah.
HP. Climb on this thing.
Yeah. I'm
I
good.
love it.
I'm good with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pop up on it and just start running down
Fucking
its
rage
body.
mode.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Rage
Yes.
mode, dude.
Like
Yeah.
Aladdin on Jafar, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm really upset now. I'm
Rage mode.
Yeah.
I am
love
in
it.
a rage.
I love the idea that like you're in a rage mode, you see your sword flying, and you're like, no, and you just pop up and start running.
Yes.
And everyone's like, that's not a bad idea. Okay,
All right.
you're doing great.
Yep.
Let's see how good your balance beam effort is.
Timbo.
Not a problem.
We're gonna make a dex save.
Good. I have advantage on dex
I
save.
know. Roll it.
Bring it,
Good.
bitch.
All right. Yeah.
Good.
This one's a 12. Although I minus, so it's a 10.
A 10. Okay, so I think Timbo's doing really well for like the first half. And then the body sort
You
of
can do it.
yeah. There's like this rising confidence, and then the body undulates beneath his feet, and he sort of hits his knees and like grabs the side of the beast, and you're kind of holding on for dear life as this turn ends, and you're like right at maybe the halfway mark.
Crikey.
Back to the top of the order, Tom.
Not doing good over here, guys.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, really? What's your HP right now?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It's high. It's high.
Hey, if you were to break your total health down to like a series of numbers, how bad would it be right now? It's
Yeah.
not bad.
Because mine's real bad.
Yeah. Well,
Tom.
maybe we should focus on healing you guys.
So you've got Attilius on the other landing. You've got Timbo kind of crouching down over the
I
body.
can't see Attilius though. The
Correct.
body is blocked from me.
Correct.
Okay.
I think you probably heard Attilius.
Threw my sword.
It's not even the first time you've thrown a weapon.
Okay. So I was running to the left. I just saw
I did that
Tom
with
do
with
that.
my hammer as well.
Or I just saw Timbo do that. And I'm just gonna like whip around and I'm gonna say, Kestrel, after him! And then I'm gonna cast Healing Word and give her a little juice. And give her a little juice.
I know that you said juice.
Healing.
Like,
Healing.
it sounded like juice to me. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
the end
That
of
sounds
this.
like juice.
I just really believe in the power of Judaism.
Throw a menorah at him.
Okay, a creature of your choice that you can see in range, hit points equal to 1d4 plus 12. So that's 7.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Thanks, Tom.
That's another spell.
I take back
After
like
him!
half the bad things I've said about you.
Yes, now you have to run after on the snake body. That's why I healed you, so let's see it.
Nope.
What's your HP at, Kestrel?
I'm at 11 now.
For mine, and then I guess for the rest of my turn, shit, I'll climb this snake. I'm hopping on too. I'm coming, Timbo.
Yeah, let's do this.
Does he have to keep rolling Constitution throws? The dagger of Yak inside him?
Oh, on his turn, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I like it. You're pretty small, so I think getting up onto this thing is going to be the challenge, right?
I'm gonna get out my dagger and I'm gonna kind of hang
like
from
cliff-
it, yeah, basically.
Climbing. I love it.
I do have a potion of climbing.
Let's make an acrobatics check to see if you can get up there. Add advantage since you got the dagger to kind of help steady you.
Okay. So that was a 2 and a natural 1. So I get to re-roll that 1 with lucky.
I think any one you re-roll once.
Oh, now it's a 19, bitch. Plus, what is it? Athletics? No. Acrobatic. Okay, so that's 24.
Huh.
I think, work with me here.
Yeah,
Give me the base
yeah.
of what you rolled.
Yeah.
2, 1, then 19. I think what we do here is you run up, you make a... I think everybody's astounded that you can leap this high, right? You leap, you do a flip, and then you land both feet on the snake with your back facing the hole, and sort of like gymnastics present, right? Like hands out, and then your back foot slips a little bit, grab your dagger and stab into the body and crawl back up. But you're firmly on top of it. Okay, now you want to run down the snake body? Are you trying to make it to...
Yeah, that's not all my movement.
No, I don't think it is. Are you
Yeah.
trying to
I'm
make
gonna
it to Timbo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we're going to make a dex save while you run on the body.
Help me, mate.
That's 15 plus 5, so 20.
Dex save is so good.
I know.
Yeah, you make it all the way to Timbo, and I think you can kind of help steady Timbo a little bit.
Hey, psh, what's up, bro?
More inspiration.
Let's do this.
On the ass?
Yeah.
I got to get my
Of
sword
course.
back.
Yeah,
I was about to ask, and now we realize like it's probably.
Oh, yeah.
Let's roll.
I don't know why I asked.
What are we doing?
Can I? What is Dark One's blessing? Is that something that I can use?
I think that is just a thing that you have.
Okay, all right.
Let's see. That's under features and traits. When you reduce a hostile creature to 0 HP, you gain 6 temp.
Okay,
That,
so
that's
it's
just
just.
a permanent passive thing.
Gotcha,
Anytime you kill
okay.
a creature, you get 6 temp.
Oh,
Do I
that's
have
nice.
anything that could possibly enchant Mistweaver and make it even more powerful?
So enchanting weapons is like a whole process that would
Okay.
take weeks.
All right, but I can use it, right? Because it's by me.
So it is attuned to Timbo,
Okay.
but you could use it as a weapon. Like you
Okay.
could slice a snake with it, but you couldn't use the Mistweaver function, which is like the teleportation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to pick up Mistweaver, and I want to leap up into the air and come down. Is it at a point where it's kind of like, is the head any lower than it was before?
I don't think so. No, I think
Okay.
you can swing at the body.
All right. Can I want to jump into the air with Mistweaver in both hands coming down onto its body, and basically I want to hit it and kind of just slice it.
Okay, let's roll.
Like gut this damn
Let's
thing.
roll and see if you can do that.
What is it?
The roll's a 9.
Okay. What kind of roll is it?
It's +5, so it's a 14.
Oh, there we go.
I think it hits. It just doesn't do quite what
Yeah.
you wanted to do. It doesn't continue up to slice. It just stabs all the way in, all the way to the hilt, and then you kind of like pull.
Yeah.
And
Shit.
It doesn't move. So like it's maybe flesh is just thicker and hardier than you thought. It just doesn't quite move the way you
Okay.
thought it would. But you still get to roll damage. which is I'm having to like switch between Timbo's and yours.
It was two-handed, so
You had it two-handed, so it's 1d10 plus 4 for you.
So now, just to be clear, Kestrel's the only one not on the snake.
No, I'm still on it.
That is correct.
Oh, did it like knock me off when it bit me?
No, I didn't think you were on it the first.
Yeah, no, I was on it.
No,
I was
yeah.
on it because I stabbed it with the dagger of Yak,
Yeah.
and then it turned around and bit me, or it swiped at me.
Oh no, I think you were just standing
That's all
by
right.
the body and stabbed it. Unless
Nope, I
Okay.
said I jumped on it.
Oh, I know.
then we're all on the snake now.
We're all on
I think
the
she's the
snake.
only one who's like by the landing.
Snake train.
Snake Train is definitely the name of this episode.
What would
So he rolled a 3 plus 4, so 7 damage.
7 points of damage. All right.
Using my sword, you bastard.
Hey, man, you just threw it over here.
Well,
What do you want me to do?
now I'm coming to get it.
Kestrel, what are we
I
doing?
need it so I can teleport on top of this fucker's head.
Well, now it's closer to you.
so?
See, he doesn't play it.
All right.
I know that snakes are susceptible to cold, so I'm going to cast Frostbite on the open wound.
Oh.
In fact, I'm really gonna like dig my hand into the snake guts and
First of
cast
all-
Frostbite from within.
First of all, you.
Yeah.
But
But
okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it.
So you cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, target takes 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon attack.
Ooh.
Wow. Mhm.
Yeah, so first let's have it make the Constitution saving throw.
For both the okay, never mind. It's got to be on his turn.
Gonna fail that as well, so more poison damage. You want to roll that?
It was 1d6. Yeah. Oh.
So-
1.
So that was the frostbite damage?
No,
Yeah.
that was the
Those are the poison damage.
poison damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just 1 point of damage. Again, it leans down and just yaks straight down that hole. And then you wanted to cast Frostbite? Is that what it was?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then it has to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Let's see. It is a 10. And I believe your save DC is a 10. So I think it saves.
How do I check that?
I can check it. Let's say it saves. What else do you want to do?
All right, because that was just a cantrip.
It's coming out of your hands. It's disgusting. Like,
Yeah, the creature saves if it matches the save DC.
Kestrel, what are you doing?
So you like
Come
stick
on.
your hand up in here, and then you're like, you cast it. It just doesn't really go as far. Maybe the flesh is maybe thicker than you thought or something. You get that sashimi effect for sure.
I feel like he should get disadvantage because it's a snake, and snakes don't like cold.
I appreciate your gusto.
Yeah.
It's a no for me, dog.
Okay. Then I guess I pick up some. I drop down off the snake and I grab some stones and I cast Magic Stone.
I don't think you can cast it yet because it's a cantrip. Oh, it's a bonus action. Well done. All right, you pick up stones and cast magic stones.
And then I toss one to Tom.
Throw it.
Tom, here you go.
Do I didn't roll anything?
Absolutely. Yeah. Undulating snake body. Let's say.
Athletics? Gotta make
No, let's say animal handling. Not animal handling. I'm sorry. Sleight of hand.
Okay. All right, you're gonna help me out?
Yeah, that's a nice.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
18. Yeah, he snatches it right out of the air.
Stones.
And then I throw. Yeah, I guess I just throw one at the snake and hope to just get it into its mouth.
I like it.
Great. Love it. Do it. Roll 1d20.
Okay. Come on.
Yeah.
Is that plus
Probably not
anything?
enough.
Probably
Plus
not.
your dex, but it's not going to be good enough.
No.
You throw it, and it sort of arcs over its head, hits the wall behind it, and explodes.
God
Some
damn.
rocks fall down, but no real damage.
Okay.
Ha!
I actually did the...
I still have one more.
You do?
Yeah.
You want to do anything with it?
Okay.
Well,
You're like,
actually,
I've got
yeah.
one more. What do you want to do?
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's probably quite a bit of
Never mind.
actions, to be fair.
It's worth sort of throwing out there. You have a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I know.
Mention it.
All right, Snake Boy.
So I actually rolled the snake's poison.
Is he looking
Yes.
bloody at all? Is the snake looking pretty bad?
It's not pleased. Yeah, he's hurting.
All right.
We're
I
doing
wouldn't
good,
say
guys.
it's like
We're doing
bloody
good.
though, right? Like when people say bloody, that usually means like it's half of its health is missing. I would not say that.
That's all right. We're doing good.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
She doesn't sound convinced.
We're doing
That's
good
good.
until
Okay.
the snake bites one of you.
We're not.
all,
Yeah,
and
we're not
you're
below
dead.
10
Yeah.
yet. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is my loot ability mirror image, is that a bonus action?
I'd have to check what mirror.
I can
image
check
is.
mirror image.
Check mirror image for me, and then it'll be whatever that is.
No, it's not.
Trying to rage here.
All right. So as Tom and Timbo are on
Yes.
this undulating snake.
I like
On
to
the
think
snake's
running-
back,
I like.
yes.
Can we be running now, side by side?
I think right now you're still hands and knees because your
Shit.
turn hasn't
All right.
come yet.
Yeah.
But the body twists and rolls towards the wall, trying to pin you
What a bastard.
against the wall. So,
Deck saving throw?
Smart snake.
you're gonna make. So first it has to roll attack.
Try again,
Wouldn't worry
you
about
stupid
it.
snake.
It's fine.
What's the matter? You got a little chopped up to twist there?
You know why you shouldn't worry about it? Because we basically pull some sick, like log rolling skills.
Yeah.
Where we gather our feet, and now we're fucking rolling.
Yeah.
We're gonna run.
That's
all
actually, it's one of my special skills here is
Log
log
rolling?
rolling.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
I should have never let you have that.
Log
Yeah,
roll.
I didn't think it would come up.
He's a woodsman.
Yet here we are.
Wait, are you
No. On the roof of this cathedral like
Right here.
area is written the word
Proficiency in
He's-
one skill of your choice.
but only Kestrel sees it.
Yeah.
He's rolled a 1 on perception.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it starts to like kind of roll on you guys, and you just sort of sidle over, and you're able to kind of stay on top of it, no problem.
Excellent.
Make a perception check, Tilius.
Oh.
He's like, I don't like that.
No, no.
The look he
This
just
makes
gave me.
nervous. +2.
13.
11 plus. No, I got it. Thank you.
You were staring at him like you didn't.
Yeah, you were being.
Yeah.
I was looking at the mic. It's not quite in front of
Oh,
my face.
sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
sorry. My bad.
Oh, never mind.
13.
Got to check out my OnlyFans to find out.
Whoa.
Okay, so what was it? 13.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. The boa's gonna snap at
Oh, man.
Kestrel,
Oh, whew. Okay. Oh, sorry, Crystal.
Wait, the what?
the snake.
Boa.
The
Is
boa.
he a boa constrictor?
Giant poke.
No, he's bigger than that. Maybe
Maybe.
Not reassuring at all.
Oh,
Might have
no.
said that on accident.
just
Okay.
a term for a giant snake.
So I have
Yeah.
to save something? I have to roll.
No, it's gonna make an attack.
Yeah.
Please
I
don't
hope it
let
doesn't hit.
15.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It's gonna be a hit.
Shit.
What?
Thanks for the face.
No,
Because,
we're
oh, you might die.
low money, low money.
Oh,
That's not good.
that's not a good look.
I just want you guys to get a sense that Jay, who's sitting next to me, can see these dice, and there was nothing but inhaled breath when he saw this. Oh no!
Oh
Um,
no!
it's gonna
Oh
be
no!
15 points of damage.
That'll
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I'm
Snaps at you.
done.
that'll render her
How
unconscious.
many?
I gotta start doing death saves
Yeah,
now.
she had like 11 or something.
Yes, that takes you all the way down to 0.
Oh my
Oh
god.
boy.
And you are on its body. So
No, I jumped off the side.
Oh, that's right.
No,
yeah,
she
yeah,
jumped
it
off. She
off.
just jumped
So it
off.
reaches forward, snaps at you, and I think one of those fangs just kind of goes like all the way through your body.
Perfect.
That's gonna leave a
I
mark.
I get pierced again through my abdomen.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up is it's the same spot. You know, same spear where you got pinned to the bar with the spear. It's the same exact spot. All right.
Well, it's not going to be a new scar then.
It'll be a
Oh,
bigger.
that's a good point.
That's
Yeah,
a good
it's really
point,
putting
yes.
a shine on a turd,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
All right. I think
gonna be all
that's
I feel like I
its
should
turn.
get a do-over. Timbo just totally screwed me. He like jinxed it and everything.
Next time on the night shift.
Because the dead body goes flying past him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, whoa, you just missed it. And the body comes back over him. He's like,
Right.
what?